Catholic world leaders are gathering in London today for a fundraiser of epic proportions, seeking to raise $9 billion to aid the Syrian people, those people that nobody can seem to sit down and discuss their future. The money is also meant to bolster the economies of Syria's neighbors, with organizers reasoning that it is the donor states in self-interest to see the refugees remain in the area. Let's go to London, where our correspondent Jonathan Sacerdoti is standing by. Jonathan, what is expected in that conference? How much money supposedly they're hoping for, and how will it even be funneled to Syria? That's my main question. Not that
Good morning,
you would know.
Yes, well, that conference kicking off today here in London. The donor conference is the fourth of its kind, and they hope to raise the United Nations demand for $7.73 billion to help Syria, plus an extra $1.23 billion assistance for countries in the region affected by that crisis, as you say, in order to make life easier for refugees and the populations of those countries near Syria, so that those refugees don't continue making their way towards Europe. More than 70 international leaders will be at that summit, including German Chancellor Angela Merkel, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, Jordan's King Abdullah II, Lebanese Prime Minister Tamam Salam, and the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. David Cameron has pledged already to double the amount of aid Britain sends to Syria, promising an extra £1.2 billion of additional aid that he says should be used for education, jobs, humanitarian relief, and so on. Other countries will be urged at today's conference hosted by Mr. Cameron here in the UK to follow suit, and the aim is to raise that $9 billion, or just over £6 billion, $9 billion. Meanwhile, though, a survey here in the United Kingdom is typical, perhaps, of public opinion in Europe. A BBC survey shows that when they polled more than 2,000 people in the UK, 41% said Britain should admit fewer refugees, up from 31% previously. So it just shows that among Europeans, those opinions are toughening against immigrants coming into Europe, and this will put extra pressure on those world leaders to give more money to make life for refugees easier within the region that they come from.
Now, Jonathan Sacerdoti joining us from London. Thank you for that.